And we are back one more time here in Abyssal. I am your host, Wishbone. The chat box is over in that direction as we carry on playing Silent Hill F. We've seen 3 of the 5 endings. And at the end of the last stream, things got rather humorous and silly, but in the best way possible. You want to check that out, you can go to youtube.com/@SSWishbone to see the archive. But of course, that's for another day, because we're about to go into another New Game Plus. Once again, we're going to be cheesing it by choosing the lower difficulties, because we want to see all the content here, rather than lose our minds. Now, speaking of content now, I'm going to try something here. Yep, you can skip the scenes. Normally, it brings up a message that says, if you've not seen it before, it gives you a warning to say, as long as it's not there, you're not going to miss anything. So we'll carry on. But good evening to Aris Jack Cosplayers, who's jumped into the chat box already. See, you've heard of Silent Hill. It's a very, very long-running series, this. And this game's the almost outlier in a way, because it's not actually set in Silent Hill. It's set in Abyssal, Japan. Whereas all the other games are actually set in the proverbial town, which is set in North America. But ultimately, it's got the same kind of vibe. Classic Silent Hill. We are playing as this student here, Hinako Shimizu. And she's proven herself to be quite a handful, it must be said. Good evening, meanwhile, Queen 3210, seeing you over in the chat box as well. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the stream. Yep. Guess I'll pray? Nah, I don't need to, actually. I don't need to pray just yet. Let's relax. Let's go and get ourselves some pickups, courtesy of this location here. If you're first time you're seeing this game, by the way, we are playing this on New Game Plus, so some content here is not available in the base game. I'll try not to say too much for spoiler reasons, but ultimately, yeah, the archives are there if you want to see more of it, or you can go play the game, of course, because the game is really rather good. So we're going to go in here. We don't have to actually do all the puzzles anymore for this. We can just pick up the items and go. Yeah, a few extra scenes involving magazines and things of that kind, but we can't get them just yet, which makes me think they're either unlockables or worse, DLC. Yay, being off work, being able to check out the stream, that's always awesome, Queen. And also pretty cool as well, Aris the Jack, that you're bringing back the classic name. I've been known by many different names in my time as well. I do know your position on that. Now, why do I feel like I'm missing something? I'm missing a key. Where is the key? Ah, there it is. I knew it was somewhere up here, thought, I'm sure it was in this room. So I've been okay, just been busy at work as usual. Yay! We got ourselves a treasure hunting game key, and we can now get ourselves some rewards. Or in this case, nothing! Yay, we got some chocolate, that's always good. Don't read the script, Aris the Jack. Don't read the script. Apparently we got stabbed by a spear. Oh no! Anyway. Nope, nothing in here. So the first time I played this game, it made me think a lot like I was playing Shenmue, you know, with the really close camera and traditional Japanese houses. Of course, it's a very different game to Shenmue. There's not much in the way of QTE for one. Yeah, so you might have heard the character speaking in Japanese there, Aris the Jack. That's because I've chosen the Japanese language since this game is set in 1960s Japan. Though from what I understand, the dub seems pretty decent. The voice actress Susie Young, who voiced Yuffie in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, she voices Hinako. And I believe Stephanie Shea, who voices Usagi in Sailor Moon and Estelle in Trials in the Sky, has also got a part in it as well, but I don't know what part she plays. If I had to hazard a guess, it'll probably be the mother. Yep, so we can skip the scenes. And of course, in classic video game logic, we can't possibly walk around there, can we? Oh no. We can't possibly climb over this wooden box. We have to go the long way around. Yes, that's right, Arista Jack. The problem with Shenmue was Sega decided they wanted to have this big multi-million-dollar game complete with voice acting for everyone, including the NPCs. And one NPC legendarily goes, I'll let this play out first. Yes, an NPC who's a shopkeeper, Arista Jack, legendarily goes, years ago, I was Chinese. Some poor voice actor was made to read that line. As someone who's done amateur voice acting, there's nothing worse than reading a bad script. And of course, when you're in the booth, you've got to stick to the script. So this poor sod had to try and make that line sound good. But they tried. It was never going to happen. There was no way you could make that work. And again, we can't possibly walk around there, can we? Oh no. That would be too non-conformist and rebellious. We have to go the long way around. I'll let this scene play out because it's quite a good scene.
Yo, Aibo.
Just to establish some context.
Sa.
なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ君、お待たせ。ひな子もいたんだ。リンコ、何の話をしてたの？いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひな子から何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。ねえひな子、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。消耗あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても消耗書かせるから。そんな意地悪言わないでよ。ひなこ？
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
And just like that, they run away, as do I. So, yes. Things have escalated quite quickly here, people. I do love the design of the actual fog outline of the demon trying to catch up to her. Yeah, so at this point, the only strategy we have is to run away! We gotta run away! I always get confused by the way to go there for some reason. I don't know why. And now, uh-oh, dead end. Nowhere to go. Except for that way, of course. So, we escape. And now it's up to us to get out of here. Right, first thing we want to do is get rid of those. I don't want them. Yes, I'm sure. I want them deleted. There we go. And now we are armed and dangerous, people. We have a pipe. Let's go. Before we do that, I want to quickly check my Omamores. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Ah, right. Fantastic. Okay, we're good. And so this is where the big climb begins, because what I'm going to do is I've got to play through most of the game without actually doing a specific thing to get the next ending. So this is going to be a more action-oriented stream than you look tonight, people. Yes, creepy little walkaways between houses. Why do I get the feeling it's not a good way to go? And I mean as in literal direction there, not what you might think. Yeah, sod off. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Ah, yeah, there's nothing up there. I remember that now. I was hoping to avoid her, then, but never mind, not this time. Ah! Ow! Yeah, I get the feeling that would hurt. Being hit like that would not be fun. There's my revenge. So this game, unlike most traditional Silent Hills, takes on a bit more of a I don't want to be corny and call it Soulsborne because it's not quite the same. But there's a lot more reliance on melee and countering in this game. And if you can master the mechanics, you can actually do quite a lot of damage quite quickly. But if you're not so skilled, you may find it more of a struggle. Which again is survival horror to a T, really, because they've always been a medium that thrives on scaring the player. Thrives on freaking the player out. Yes, we'll have the bloody key because why not? Now, if you're going to be cheap and do that, I'm just going to kill you. If you're going to rely on the stabbing frenzy attack that I can't counter, then I'm just going to knock you out. It's easier. I'm not a psychopath. Honest, people. I promise. I promise I'm not. I've not got any dangerous yandere tendencies to me whatsoever. Everyone really believes that. Yep, there you are. I knew there was one more coming. Now, in case you're wondering why sometimes Hinako's health is increasing when I'm doing attacks, it's because there's an Omamori you can equip where you get health back when you counter. Yes, it is an offering. You're absolutely right, Hinako. And so, offerings are also very important for leveling up your characters. What's that? Oh, it's red capsules. I don't want those. For reasons that I don't want to spoil if you're new to the game. Although I'm probably the only player in history who can't walk out the door. I was about to say, do you want to get down? There we go, that's better. Yes, if you want, you can just run past the enemies. You don't have to fight them. Right, so let's first of all get rid of both the you, and you. 660 faith, that's good. In terms of praying... Ah, excellent, it can increase the amount of Omamori. Brilliant, we'll do that. And that's as high as that can go. That means we can now equip a fifth one. Now, before we do this, I'm going to quickly record my game's progress. Because if I'm not happy with the result I get from this, I can always just reload the game and try again later. So we can draw a random Omamori and we get the butterfly. Greatly increases stamina consumed by dodging, but you are unable to... Oh, greatly decreases, sorry, but you're unable to continuously dodge. But much like the Expedition 33 players, I do not dodge. I do not lower the difficulty. I parry. And if I don't parry, I fucking die. So no, we're not having that one. We're going for a different one. Because believe it or not, that strategy I just mentioned there that certain Expedition 33 players use, it's actually resulted in someone apparently beating the game in just under an hour. or maybe just over an hour, which is absolutely crazy. Yay, kitchen knife. Thank you. The strongest weapon in the game, I believe. The kitchen knife. Now, I've already got plenty of health, so if I can, I'm not even going to bother fighting them. Why expend time and resources when we can just go quickly? And yes, as I say, I don't know the exact speedrun time, Queen, but I believe it is literally something daft like either an hour and 10 minutes or 50 odd minutes. They've literally skipped all the content, all the cutscenes, and just gone straight to the end of the game, pretty much. And it's bonkers. Yep, I knew you were coming. I think they literally did it by just countering and parrying everything, and that was how they did it. Did all the damage through counters and parry. Of course, you can also, if you really understand how your character building that, you can make many cheese strategies, apparently. I've never done it myself because I've not got the game, obviously. But from what I've seen in the mechanics, I can't believe it. I remember there's nothing important in that one, so we'll go up here. I do not want those red pills. And I see a baseball bat. I will grab that as a backup weapon. But first of all, we will sacrifice Marie's item from Persona 4 Golden. If you know, you know. And now it's time to go to war. I'm going to go into bat. Who's next? You? Come right here. Purely because I love the blood effects on the camera, I thought I'd let that scene play out. And that's where we'll skip forward. As I say, we're trying to get through as much of this as quickly as possible. So until the game says there's content you have not seen before, we're going to try and skip where we can. Right, okay. So with this one, we want to put the items in place. So first of all, you go there, I believe. You go... I think it's there. You're the double bow, so you go there. Oh, actually, no. You go there. And then... you go there, I think. And then finally, you in the back corner. There we go. The game's slowing me down on purpose. I'm like, come on, let me go, let me go, let me go. We'll skip that cutscene. And head on again. Mind your step. You don't care about the step we take, Mr. Strange Road Man. You don't care about that. You don't fool me. Now, I'm going to try something in a minute. I believe the code for the lock is the London Underground roundel as it normally is. The London Underground roundel turned on its side, and then kind of like a snake in the letter 7 with a little bit of a stick in between itself. I believe that's the code on this difficulty for puzzles. So if that's the case, we can literally just skip by quite a vast majority. So we'll get that. We've got the knife. And on we go. So it's not this shrine here, but the next shrine over.
ここは何の神社？
こっちだ、ひなこ。
Don't tell me where to go, strange man. I go where I want. Unless the game forces me to go that way and railroads me because game's got a game. But, you know, that's another matter entirely. Yes, we've arrived. Guess what? I don't care.
錠前が。
Yes, it's locked, Hinako. So, I believe it's that roundel first, that one second, and that one third. There you go. We just skipped 90% of this part of the game.
あの人は。
Yeah, I've heard about that as well, Queen. I think it's it might only be on the initial playthrough, but I've heard that one myself. Because I know for a fact that no matter what you do, you actually can't use the other endings on the first playthrough. You can't unlock them. You have to go for the worst ending because the game's theme is that. I understand they're streaming for them to stay away from it, but I don't think they're going to listen. So now it's time to head to Rinko's.
とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
There's two things I want to try and pick up if I can. One that I know for a fact exists, and the other is something I want to see if I can unlock it. Yeah, I mean, you're known for screaming at your games, aren't you? Like anyone who's watched the recent playthrough of Resident Evil Remake on Queen32's channel over on YouTube will know that screaming at the game is quite a common tactic. I'm afraid it doesn't work, but it's a tactic. What do you mean, not now? Don't tell me that I can't save my game. Who do you think you are? Don't start telling me no. Obey my command. Then, of course, Marin Karin misses. Cheap shot, I know, but come on, I'm not going to miss it. Right, now that we've got 2,000 faith, I'm going to try and draw another Omamori as well. So here we go. Last time I got the butterfly, is it going to be the same one? Yes, it is. How disappointing. One moment, please, people. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't think so. I spy a little silhouette of a bot, and I'm going to terminate it with extreme prejudice. Get off my stream. Do not come back. Get out. Thank you, Twitch, and say thank you as well, Queen. I just noticed it. I noticed it immediately. And there are times where the Thanos approach is needed. I'll do it myself. So apologies for denying you that. It wasn't intentional. So there's two things I want from here. Oh, what the hell? That's right, stay down. Yeti. Right, I believe it's... Is it up here or is it... Ah, no, I don't think it's up here. It's not this one. Come on, then. Oh, did I not stand still enough for you? Too bad. Ah, no, it's not this one after all. Damn it. So that my chat was telling me it had been paused for some reason. I'm like, no, it hasn't. Start displaying the messages. Do as you're told. Obey me. Follow the rules. That's probably Twitch telling me they found a violation and acted upon it. To which I'm like, cool. There we go. We now got the Sacred Sword already. Joys of New Game Plus, people. Now what I want to do is head deeper into the rice fields because there's something else I want to try. Well, if you want to stay in the dirty rice fields, be my guest. I'm not going to object. Ah, here they come. Okay. Actually, I can't change it now. Got to wait. Come on, flash. Are we just going to walk away from each other? Are you going to attack me? Come on. Seriously, what was the point of that? I'm like literally walking back and I'm like, you can attack me now. You can attack me now. No, I'll just keep walking back. Okay, fine. I don't mind. There we go. Seriously, that was so weird. Maybe that's what happens when you put it on the lowest combat difficulty. Alright, it's not this one. Ah, that's why I'm in the wrong part. I'm not quite where I want to be. That's the first aid. And I'll get it anyway, could come in handy. Especially if, by going to my equipment, I can just do a quick setup change. I'll do nicely, and I'll put the Yokan there too. Oh, boo. What a stupid place to put a dead end. At the end of a pathway where they don't want you to go. I mean, come on. Give me some navigational control, game. Say, if they want to stand around messing about in the rice fields, that's fine by me. I'm not going to object. Right, that's a dead end. I'm going back in a circle if I go that way. So I do like the use of fog here. As I say, it's very reminiscent of other games. Ah, here we go. Now they want to play ball. Ah, we can turn around and go in a straight line here, actually. The only thing I've got to be careful of with this weapon is the durability does go down. So I will need to switch weapons to try... Indeed, yep, Persona 4. Great example there, Queen, you're not wrong. Yeah, sorry about that, but I'm not really in the mood. Ah, here's where I was looking for. On the last stream, we got a very special ending. And I want to know what happens if we interact with it again. Oh. Oh, hello! A prototype melee weapon for the Space Army. Its effective range changes to match the wielder's experience on the battlefield, and the flashing plasma made makes it the epitome of cool. Nice! We have an alien sword. Check it out. We have a lightsaber. Or a beam sword, whatever you want to call it. I've heard both used in certain contexts. I don't understand the full context of them. Don't hate me, fans of geek things. There was a durability meter, but it just said durability high, so I'm intrigued by that. Is it a weapon that you can just use until it used forever, or is it got some of a unique thing to it? I don't know. All the woman has to do is follow her man. Ugh. Oh. Yep, that worked. And if you look at the crescent moon, it hasn't moved yet. The crescent moon being the weapon durability. I'm not sure, actually, Queen. That's a good point. Does it mean they're blinded? I don't know. Yep, so now we're at the point where the game gives you loads of items. Oh. I accidentally picked them up. I don't want them. Might as well replace my damaged steel pipe with that one. And the good thing is, this charges up my other sword, so I can switch between swords now. That's pretty useful. Whoa, scary. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's right. Perfect dodge. Ah, okay. That worked better than I thought it would. Quick. Because I don't think you can actually kill this enemy, unfortunately. But you can cheese this by actually holding your camera this way. So you can see the enemy come back around. Because it should start to reform in a moment. But there we go. Yes. We now got the key. And that gets us out of here. Come on, Hinako. Stop messing around. And for here, you could kill the enemies, but there's not much point. So we also didn't get... so there is a little bit of durability, actually. Because you look there, you can see the beam has slightly come down. So what I can do is I can charge it back up by using the other sword. Which is one way of doing it. Any goodies down here to steal? Not that I see, that's annoying. That's disappointing. Thank you. Now, I can, if I want, raise the health limit again. I can also raise the other stamina, so it's pretty cool. There's lots of options available. So for now, we'll save it until we get some more faith. Because we've got a long, long way to go. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's Shu. And now we're at one of the most annoying parts of the game. The Scarecrow puzzle. Right, I'm going to start with you. Nope. Okay, so that's one down that's not worked. So let's try the Rinko lookalike. Ah, there it is. It's in the neck. Nope, not you either. Well, I've already tried you and it didn't work. This one looks psychotic enough, but let's give it a try anyway. Yeah. Ow. Well, if you're not going to attack in a way that I can counter you, then I'm just going to attack you out. Be easier. Right. Well, it's got to be one of these. That's the other thing I don't like about this puzzle. There never seems to be any rhyme or reason to which one you find. Oh, I'm not messing around. Sod off. Switch to my other sword for a moment. Interesting. It's not brought the message up. Okay, well, it's in that direction there. And I see the outline of a scythe, but that doesn't mean we found the Scarecrow part. Ah, there we are. Okay. You're helpless without me, apparently. Yeah, so there is some kind of thing for it, but at the same time there isn't. Makes sense. Oh, it's there. It's on the side of the chest. Interesting. It's not bringing up the messages. Normally there's messages. But they're not appearing this time. I wonder why. All we gotta do now is keep going. I say solving this on hard was so annoying. That's why I've earned the more relaxed approach. I'll be your friend, otherwise you'd be so miserably alone. Ah, yes, one of those, eh? One of those friends. Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's like, not you. Could be you. Gotta be careful here, because some of these are actually just random scarecrows who just attack you. Nope, not this one. Well, if you're not going to play by the rules, neither will I. I don't think it's you. I'm going to try it anyway, but I don't think it is. Then again, the brooch is there, actually, now I think about it. Well, the puzzle difficulties on story. It's only combat that's been lowered, Queen. It's combat that's been lowered, not puzzles. So that could be a reason for it, I suppose. It could be because the game's already been defeated on one set. You don't scare me. You don't scare me. You don't scare me. The classic case of if you can't see it, it can't hurt you kind of thing. And everyone else is like, but actually, yeah, it can. It's carrying a scythe. It can kill you to bits. And here we are. Tell me truly, you two aren't anything more than friends, right? I've always been watching you when you weren't looking, you know. If you say so. The camera got into a weird cut then. That made things trickier than it needed to be. I know you're there. You don't have to keep telling me. You're really getting on my nerves. Get out of my field. Doubt it. Didn't look right, I don't think it was. Oh, I wasn't quick enough to react that time. Oh well. Never mind. Ah, no, we're doing okay so far, Queen. We're doing alright. Just as long as it's not totally random. And it doesn't seem to be. So we're doing okay. I bet you're going to attack me, aren't you? Right, it's somewhere in this vicinity. Ah, there you are. I see you. Who are you? You. Yes, you. Yay!
Oi! Hinako!
あれさっきの
早く来いよ Hinako!
Oh, that's pretty cool. So that's one of the achievements or trophies is for getting through without being seen. Well, without picking the wrong option.
私
Ah, this is where we get access to the Naginata, where we get to play as Femsi. One of my favourite parts of the game is wielding Naginata.
いた。
It's a great opportunity.
もう少し待っててくれてもいいのに。
It's got a divine water. Can't use any of this because of course we can't. That'd be way too easy. And oh. Okay, disappointment glazes me where I go there, people. Never mind.
早く行かなきゃ。
Yay, there we go.
使えるものはないか。
Nothing useful there. Because that would be way too easy, people. Yes, people cutting up fingers and eyes and ugh, horrible stuff like that. Now we have hands. Yeah, we're being given a hand. I believe this should get us through here. Indeed it has. That's great. Okay. Stay away from the western room. Well, that just means I'm going to go for it even more than people.
あそこ空いてたっけ？
You're not supposed to attack me from behind. That's not sporting. That's not cricket. Ah, nah, 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 nah. What are you going to do now? Nah, 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 nah. Answer. Wait there for me to come out, but it's still funny. Trying to find where that statue is. I've done this before. There's a statue that you interact with by giving the what's its face? By giving the fox. Hang on. I think I realised where I need to go. I think. I knew there was somewhere nearby I'd not been. I just knew it. I thought I'm missing something really obvious. Okay, payback time. Now, also, because we're in the opposite world, there's no durability on the weapons here. So let's change that to some of the more useful ones. Perfect dodges become easier to perform. We will have that. And greatly reduces the amount of damage taken whilst dodging. That's right, I'm bringing the right of the kitty back. Oh, yes.
大事なものだと思うけどすいませんお借りしますやっと着いた
So, annoyingly, we still have yet another one of these items to find.
こっちだよ。
サクコ
Ah, there you are. Come on. You are no match for the Naginata. This is a bloody good weapon. I just hate I can only use it here. I want it in the main game.
置いとくなんて
In the main game, this would be brilliant. No durability worries? Absolutely. Okay, now we're safe again.
書庫こんなところに
Don't believe there's any changed documents here, but I'm just checking in case. Oh, there's one there. Yep, succumb to us and flash. We've already got that one. Yeah, it's all about the Shimizu family womb. We're all aware of that from the other ending we got
これ
the second time around.
うちのこと
こっちこっち。こっちだよ。ひなこ。
サクコサクコなのどこ
Yeah, so if there is an achievement for or trophy for not guessing wrong, then there will be save scum to oblivion, won't it? Which I can understand and I can completely empathise with. What's that? The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer, known as Jugonshi, to perform an incantation written in the Emni Junganronku. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Yoro Code in the first year of the Tempio Hoji era. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of Onmyodo. where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. Yeah, that makes sense, so you can save scum your way. Another another dried carcass that'll allow us to I need to stop picking them up. I don't want the red capsules. Yeah, you can't compete with my counter. My counter is too strong. Oh, I think they jumped into me. Couple of quick stabs and that's all been done. Might as well take that. Yeah, they never had a chance, which is how I wanted it. Yep, they can't follow me here, so that's good. I'll get rid of one of you. I'll also get rid of both of you. And that puts us to nearly 3,000 faith, because I want to get as much faith as possible. Now, I've just saved my game, so I'm going to try and draw an Omamori here in the spirit world. See if we get a different draw. Here we go. We've now got the Omamori crab. Weapon durability will not decrease while using focus. That actually could come in handy. So we'll keep that one. Now it's time to flee again. Yes, it is a wise idea to get out of here, Hinako. You're not wrong. Yeah, those enemies are annoying where they freeze you in space. Very, very frustrating. I say I can pick up more, I can take out a few of these enemies, but there's not much point. It's better for us just to keep going. So by cutting that corner then, I was able to avoid taking any further damage. Right, okay. Divine Water, we'll have you. Bandage, you might as well take it. Okay. let's quickly do another save. And here comes the boss. Ah, there was a counter moment. Never mind. I see you, and... No, not this time. No. No. Oh, that's annoying. I dodged that and it gave me a... Ah, ew. Oh, gross. Ew. Personal space, come on. I hate that. I actually successfully dodged it. It counted as still being hit. It's almost disincentivizing to dodge him. Oh, I get that. I get why it hit me. It's just it disincentivizes it. Unless you dodge backwards. That's the only way it works. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. But it's okay. Yeah, if you dodge backwards, you don't have that problem unless you run after the weapon. That makes sense. Nah, I don't think so. He's an army. Shut off. Yeah, that was easy to dodge, actually. I'm gonna get hit here. There's nothing I can do about it unless... Oh, it was too late. I was just about to stab her as well. Not this time. Yeah, get out of here. See ya. Next. And there we go. We're now back in control. Might as well take the Ramune while we can. Anything further back here? The answer is no, which is frustrating. Oh, we've got full health. It's restored our health for us. Okay, cool. Next. Ah. We're not allowed to go that way, people. We're not allowed. Get rid of one of you, one of you. that'll do. Just to free up some space. So yeah, while I get being hit by that weapon, it was still kind of annoying. But hey ho, we've made it.
Hinako! こっちだ! 大丈夫か、相棒?
Yeah, there's no monsters on our tail because, meh, reasons. And what we want to do is keep heading down when we can, but first of all, catch up to the others who are waiting for us. Oh, actually, before I do anything else, that's not the one I wanted. That is now. Yeah, perfect.
相棒.
Right. I just had a thought. I'm going to try something. See if it'll let me do it. Yeah, it's blocked off. We're being railroaded, people. We're being railroaded. That one's blocked off too, so we don't want to go that way. Yeah, this is like not quite speedrun territory, but I'm just running.
相棒、こっちだ.
Yeah, using that doesn't make any difference. So we're supposed to head down through the tunnels, but we're going to go the other way because we can. Yes, you can keep on chasing after me if you want. I'm just going to go this way because you're not going to stop me. See, the van has now been kicked out of the way and we have access to this part of the map. Simple goal, catch up to Shu and Rinko. There we go, one down. Very distorted music whenever the enemy is close in this game. That's when you know you're about to have a fight. Hear really distorted music. Oh, in the face. Yeah, it's odd. This weapon, it mentions there being nothing to do with, it says durability medium. Right, so the durability's dropped down again. So it does have durability after all. Interesting. So it's actually not the best weapon to use repeatedly. Ah, there you are, it's you. Yeah, that's why I've switched over to the Sacred Sword. The Sacred Sword has the ability of charging up its durability when you use other weapons. So you can always just keep, like, switching between, you know, things like, you know, the pipe or the bat or the knife. Speaking of the pipe, got one there. But I don't need it, which is annoying. I gotta say, I did love the ending that I unlocked last time. This game's joke ending. And of course, if you haven't seen it, you can watch the replay on YouTube, where I have actually chaptered the joke ending. So if anyone wants to watch it without really being spoiled, or scared, or affected by gore, you can go check it out on my channel. While you're there, go check out at Queen3210 on YouTube.com. Playing through the likes of Resident Evil 1 Remake, Persona 3 Reload, and many, many more, such as the 100% attempt at Final Fantasy X-2. And tomorrow evening, of course, from 8 PM GMT, be back here on twitch.tv/ChrisJT1985, where the carrying playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3 will continue. And that game has been interesting, shall we say the least. Looks like I'm out of places to go here, unless I've gone the wrong way. And knowing me, I probably have. There we go. They let us into the place around. How convenient. Yeah, I'm not messing around with that enemy. That enemy is extremely annoying because it has no real predictable attack pattern. Oh? Ah. Oh, it's this house. I remember this now. Oh, a kitchen knife. 2 kitchen knives instead of a kitchen knife and a baseball bat is a very good thing. Okay, I don't know how Hinako just slashed that enemy through the door, but I am not complaining. That was great. Oh, chocolate. Yes, please. I'll have chocolate. Give me all the chocolate. Give me as much chocolate as I can carry. Step back, girls. This calls for a real show, man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. In other words, Junpei's entered the game, people. There we go. That kind of works and kind of didn't work. Oh, that's the way I just came. I don't want to get out there. Alrighty then, let's get some more items offered as faith. The more faith we get, the more unlocks we get. The more unlocks we get, the more powers we get. And there they are.
シュウ君嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。そうか。ありがとう。
I don't know if that was a new scene or not, so I thought I'd let it play out just to check. Doesn't feel much different, but doesn't mean it's not. This was blocked off, but now it's open. And now we can head out of town this way. Ah, it's you. It did just very briefly flash them, but unfortunately I missed it. So the best thing to do was take it out while I could. Ah, dried carcass. Yes, I'll have one of those, thank you. Yeah, we want to leave that weapon. Don't be telling me what to do. That's not how it works around here. I'm in control, not you. Now I'm just going to try. I've just saved my game. I'm going to try and draw a random Omamori. Watch it be Butterfly. No, we've got Kudzu Leaf. Increases max health, sanity, and stamina. Yes, we're having that. We are having that. That could be incredibly useful. That's one we're keeping. I'm probably going to need to switch to my pipe in a moment. If I get the right enemy, I will do, just so I can recharge the power of the sword. So the idea of being able to use it and then having to recharge it is a really interesting game mechanic. It also feels kind of annoying, but that's just how the game goes. Ah yes, this is where we offered the sandals. That helps us find the sword. Ah, there we are. Right, tell you what. Purely to help recharge my sword. That's the only reason I'm using it. No other reason at all. I mean, I've not really got many of them, Queen, I don't think. In terms of toolkits, I've only got the one. So if I find another toolkit, I'll give it a try. It'd be strange to repair a weapon like that using a random toolkit, but this is a video game. Using that kind of weapon in the first place is already strange.
やめてくれ。そんな話。
Well, that's not a new scene, because it didn't give me the prompt. Now, I believe if you know the actual answer for some of the...
この辺で道草食ってた。
If you know the answer to some of the lockers, you can actually keep on using them and just, like, unlock them immediately. So that might be something I try and do. Although I don't remember all the codes, so we'll see. Yep, so it falls to us to try and obtain the key to the mountain. Not the mountain from Game of Thrones. The mountain itself. Yeah, one, I know that one, and one was Aoi as well, because remember that from Danganronpa. So one was AOI. There they are, check them out. They're all in the hallway. Now, before I do that, I want to quickly search out here, just in case there's any pickups. So yeah, one's 505. One was something to do with the sea.
学校創立より古いとかダム建設で一山当てた成金が
Oh.
わざわざここに学校を建てたって聞いたことがある
I found another dried carcass, that's excellent. Because they're worth a lot. Nice, that'll do. So while we've got the chance now, I'm going to try another Omamori. It is a Willow. It's okay, but it's not special. The Willow one I'm not a fan of. So we're going to quickly go back to the title screen and do a bit of save scumming. Talk amongst yourselves, people. And there we are again. How cool was that? The sword's now fully charged, so I can switch back to that for a few moments. There's another pipe there in case I need it. Okay. There's a radio crackling somewhere here. A bandage. Just checking if any of these are locked. I think this is the one that's meant to be like... It might be that. Actually, yeah, 401. Aoi. So, happen to find out Suga's lock combination. The weird thing is when you convert to a code, it looks like a cry out for help. So, 505. So, that particular puzzle wasn't as helpful as it looks. It just gave us an answer we already were aware of. Oh, that's annoying. Why are they not attacking me? Something's not right here. Ah. There you go. I knew one had to attack me at some point. But that was frustrating. Do you want to go? No? Fine. Nope, it's not that one. Is it this one? There it is. We got some shriveled aberrage for that. It's Tycho's. Not got that code. Secure drawers and you can't keep anything safe if you got a hairpin. So that's where we need to find the hairpin. Near the rabbit hutch is where we want to get it. Depends how long it takes, Queen. If it doesn't take us too long, we won't bother. We'll carry on as we are. But if it's taking a while, we can employ the cheat mechanic. But it's not technically cheating. You're just cheating yourself. There it is. Nice one. We have a creepy laugh. There we are. We got the keys to the second floor stairs now. Without having to mess around. Ah, it's the wrong key. So for this one, we need to go to the other stairs on the back side. Well, let's take a quick look in a moment. That sounds almost as bad as my piano playing. Oh, we got another toolkit. Well, I did say I'd try it. Well, would you believe it? It actually works. That's amazing. I actually didn't think that'd work, because it's a special weapon. Ah, yes. It's this bleeding box puzzle. So this is the one where it involves... Because the journal mentions it being a case of... Yep, sweet and tart fruit. Problem I have is that none of them are obvious sort of sweet, what counts as sweet and tart. So it's just the strawberry and the cherries. Right, okay. So... by filling up one journal after another with our thoughts. Right, so journals. There we go. And the next one is Blooming Sakura. Yay! And we got the second floor generic classroom key door as well.
どこに行ったかと思えばこんなところにいたのね。
Another scene that we've seen before.
校舎内まで入ってきてる。
Yeah, it's followed you inside, Hinako. It's bloomed from within. So this should now take us up here. I've got the key. Interesting. That wasn't what I expected, but okay. What about up here then? Let's try on this side. See if I'm missing something. Yes, that was the main staircase key, so we don't want that one. That's the room we just come out of, I think. Mess with one of these doors opens. It says it was the generic classroom key. Ah, there we go. The old annex gate key can also be used to open the main doors. Yep. And now we need to open the locker in the locker room by finding the clue, which I think is hidden here somewhere. And it's something like 7 something 7, I think, or 77 something from memory. Yeah, we don't have the key box key. That's basically what she was just saying then. Don't think it's right. No, it's not. I need to find more clues for these codes. So I've got this key. Well, it said for the back annex key. As well as open keys in the halls, it says. So I remember finding the slips somewhere, like, you know, scrap of paper. I remember finding it and it said it was like, I'm sure it's something 7. But that's just from memory. And my memory could be flawed. It probably is. Nothing back there. Nope, no interest in opening that door. No, that one. That one's already open. Just check again, make sure I've not left anything in this room. Alright, class, settle down. Oh, there's an antique comb there. I'll take that for offering for... Right, yep. Haha. Yeah, let's not have those red pills, thank you. Give me a counter move! Give me a move I can counter! Oh, fuck off! Get the fuck off my home! Fuck off! You're not gonna play fair, neither am I. Get the fuck out of here. That's my problem with this sometimes. Half the game is built on learning to counter, and then they don't make moves that you can counter. Your most damaging moves are based off counters, and then half the time you can't counter enemies. Ah, finally, I knew there was something I was missing. Yay. Huh. Call me a liar, that sounds about right. Ah, 377. I knew there was a 7 somewhere in it. I knew it. I just knew it. So one of these will allow us to get out of here. So let's get it. Ah. And I've just realized I've been an idiot. There we go. Oh, seriously, that's all it's given us? A dried fucking carcass. I don't need it. There's another locker in here that I've not yet opened. And I'm trying to remember what it is. I've no idea why they'd have it in there, Queen. You tell me. This is the one that's connected to fish, I believe. Something to do with fish from memory. So I'm still not done up here. Which is kind of frustrating. I thought that was going to be the one that got me out of here, but it's not. don't think there's going to be anything more in here, because this was where we found the box. Yeah, it's not that one. That door's sealed. Right, so she's not going to attack me at least. That's good to know. Can't interact with that room either. Hang on, what's this? Ah, it's just an interaction with shoes thing. Okay. That doesn't help. What am I missing? Hang on, what's that? Ah, that's about Rinko. This doesn't tell me anything either. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Not there. Right, okay. Either I've not been everywhere, unless that's it. I knew there was something I was missing. I'm like, I'm missing something really, really obvious here. I just had a feeling. I'm there, I'm like, there has to be an answer. There just has to be. Row 4, line 2. The sea is calling out to me. The school doesn't even have a pool. The sea, the sea. I know what that's going to be. C. That'll be 5, 3 and something else, I think. That's where it's going to be. It's going to be 5, 3 and 4. Is that what looks like an A? So we're like 5, 3, 4. Or something like that. Well, again, that's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's also kind of annoying if it doesn't crop in the right location. But that's because of me not using all my keys. So 5, 3, 4 for C, that'll be it. And now we can get the key for the mountain. I knew one of you was going to try and attack me. Well, if you're not going to let me counter you, I'm just going to beat you to a pulp the old-fashioned way instead. I'm not fucking around. Yay, there we go. Oh. And now we can get out of here. Before we do that, I'm going to quickly go and exchange some faith. Just in case anything goes wrong. So I'm going to try and one of you, 2 of you, definitely one of you, 1 of you, 1 of you. There we are. It's got 1,000 extra faith. And now that we've done that, I'm going to draw another one of these Omomoris. Just to see if I get... Because if it doesn't work out, I'll reload. No, not interested. That's not a good one. That's disappointing. The items which increase faith. It'll be good on the not faith, sorry, Senator. On the higher difficulty playthroughs, which I'll do offline, they'll come in. They'll be very, very good. But it's not the one I want. I know for a fact there's going to be better than that available. And now we go back to sleep and come back up in the other world. And here we are.
実習さえ美しい。
ありがとうございます。
Yes, unfortunately, I've waved goodbye to my amazing weapon that is the Naginata. And I've had to embrace the wolf form, which is, well, not wolf, but you know what I mean. It's a cool design, but it's also incredibly frustrating. Find a way to open the set. Oh, I know where we are. Ah. I know where we are. I hate this part. I'll try and do as much of it as I can before the stream ends for tonight. Yes. Hi, Rinko.
今日は一段と綺麗だね。
Now, I've just realised, once again, I'm in the other world where durability isn't a thing. So I don't want that one. I want... Greatly decreases damage taken while dodging. And perfect dodges become easier to avoid... The perfect dodges become easier to execute. Yay! I've managed to actually learn to speak. Lucky me. Now we've opened the blue door, which allows us to get further through. And we're already on the white, so that means we can go this way. Just stop. Knock it the hell off! Shut up! Yes, give me your soul and sod off. That noise that noise is whinier than me when I'm losing a game. Oh yeah, the Japanese voice acting is fantastic, and it really captures the mood of the era. I am intrigued how the English version sounds by comparison, especially considering, say, one of the actresses is Susie Young, who I associate with a much more innocent, much more calm, happy-go-lucky kind of character. So seeing her tearing up as Hinako sounds a real change. Well, I imagine it'll be a good one, to be honest. Here we are. When I think about it, I guess my family is pretty well off. I always got tons of allowance. The candy store is where I could demonstrate how much better I was than you all. Getting caught up in that feeling of superiority when I bought some sweets for a poor kid was the start of everything going wrong. The start of my hideous transformation into someone who looks down on and berates others. When everyone's beneath you, there's no longer anyone to talk to as an equal. I stopped being able to confide in open up to people. In a way, I even stopped being able to argue with anyone properly. Yeah, I thought that was new as well, Queen, and I don't know how I've triggered it, because I've not done anything particularly different. But I don't remember finding that document either. Here they come. Knock it off! That is fucking cheap! Yeah, well, so is that. It's possible it's Dark Home, Queen. It possibly is. Yummy. I hate enemies that have stun lock spam moves. That's not fun. That's a terrible game design. Stun locking the player is not fun. Hinako, here, you'll feel better after eating this. The handwriter becomes erratic and emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know. Would someone who isn't kind give a little treat to a wonderful message to a sad friend? I'm so kind. You just have to be yourself, Hinako. Because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakako. Because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior. Like a teacher or a parent. Or a pet owner even. From your best friend, Rinko. Ah, yes, the stairs. I dig it, Queen, I really do. And now we are back this way. Really? Well, if you're going to stun lock me, I have a way to stun lock you. Light, hard, light, hard. Those enemies, I can stun lock. I can do that too. If you don't want to play fair, neither shall I. I can be a cheap arsehole as well. I can also just be an arsehole. But don't let anyone tell you that. So speaking of being cheap, we're in the other world. Let's try drawing another Omamori, see what we get. Oh, I don't want the butterfly one. Boo. Come on. I know there's better ones than those in the game. I know there are. I know for a fact there are better ones. Right, so let's turn it around. And we'll use the red door this time. Yeah, we're going to need to change that one too, because we need the green. As I said before, feels a bit like the bonus palace in Persona 5 Royal, with the way you have the codes and you have to like, change the colours. There's a certain area in that game that features it. If you know, you know. Oh, we're already here. Okay. Now, are there any other letters to find before I go any further? How arrogant I've been! I realise now that the hatred and envy I felt towards Hinako for having a boy who loved her far outweighed my own love for Shu. I really am stupid, aren't I? Hinako always said that she and Shu weren't dating, and yet I wasted such a valuable opportunity. I could have asked her so much about him. What does Shu like? What does Shu care about? What does she think about me? I could have asked her all of this, but I didn't. Instead, I stewed in my own jealousy, like an idiot. Is that what most people say to their mates? What does this girl or this guy think of me? Most people I know just go, why don't you ask him yourself? Oh, I could never do that. Well, you never know if you won't go. Right. Aha! Were the creepy dolls. I'm in love with you, Shu. I've loved you from the moment I saw you, from the first moment our eyes met, from the first moment we spoke. I've loved you all this time. The handwriting here reflects the writer's terrifying instability. I love you. I'll do anything for you. I am yours, body and soul. Do you want my liver? My kidneys? My still beating heart? I'll crap over my ribs and pull it out for you, if that's what you want. I want to slurp down your intestines, to feel them slide across my tongue. I want to cut off the top of our heads and smash our brains together. I'll turn them into a nice soup. Then I'll drink that soup. I'll feed it to you mouth to mouth. Next, we could chew up our tongues and feed them to one another. I don't have the slightest idea what the rest says. All I've got to say to that is, welcome back Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club. That's exactly what she was like. Thank you, I'll do. And thanks to cutscenes, we were able to slip through there without a problem. I like that. So yes, people, if you watch my streams, don't have nightmares. Do get some good sleep. Don't dream of me cutting open your head and smashing into a soup and feeding it to you mouth to mouth, or slurping down your intestines so that they slip down my throat, or anything as ridiculous as that. Please don't. Please don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. Honest. I won't. It's interesting because I often quite like the more crazy characters in games. But they have to be interesting crazy. If they're just crazy for the sake of crazy, it's not that interesting. It's why I like Genocide of Show so much in Danganronpa. Genocide I always found quite interesting as a character. Oh, I'll pick up another bandage. I don't really need it. I've got too many of them. I mean, I can discard them if I get desperate for space, I suppose. Yes, come out and play. For those of you who've watched The Warriors, you'll get Queen's reference there. And if you haven't watched The Warriors, why? It's actually really good. The Warriors is great. Yeah, that's right. So we should be able to get back out the way we came. Go back around and reach the white door, I believe. Yeah, because we go down this way. Curious thing about the movie, The Warriors. Technically, it's based on a real event. So, I mean, if you get them one-on-one, those ones, you can stun lock them in the wolf form. Or the fox form, whatever word you want to call it. Yeah, you had enough room for the drag carcass. I am surprised. And now we're back in high school again. The handwriting suggests that this was written in a fit of rage. All I wanted was to be by Shu's side, but you just kept getting in my way! Why were you always right there? You were seriously like a fly, buzzing around Shu non-stop. You were such a nuisance. I wanted to strangle you, so be glad that I didn't end up murdering you. Even if I killed you 100 times, that still wouldn't be enough to express how much I despise you. Looking back at it now, I think I hated myself so much for being a coward that I just used you as an excuse. I won't do that anymore. From now on, I won't blame others for why I'm miserable. I'll take my happiness into my own hands. The handwritings return to normal. Interesting. Someone may have had a slight maturity. Comments from the teacher. Thank you for always fulfilling your duties as class president. You do a great job looking after and supporting your classmates. I've also heard you taking the initiative to give advice to underclassmen as well. It is a wonderful thing that you're so dedicated to your role as class president. However, I believe it would be beneficial if you interacted with them not only as their class president, but as a classmate as well. Instead of solely teaching and supporting them, try treating them as equals. In doing so, I hope you can open up more and have your classmates get to know the real you. I'd wasted years of my life at school carefully putting on the good girl act. Pretending I was perfect in every way, basking in my own sense of superiority. Back then, I sincerely believed I was better than everyone else. But things are different now. I can see just how much I've been looking down on others to falsely raise myself up. I can't help but wonder though, has everyone else seen through my act this whole time? Hinako, Sakako, even Shu. Maybe they've always seen through me, straight to my rotten core. Maybe all this time, they were really only pretending to be my friends. The handwriting is seething with unfettered hatred. But I'm not the one at fault! It's all because of that awful Hinako! If only you were gone, then I wouldn't be feeling like this! The rest is too distorted to read from here. And here we go again. So that was interesting, and now Rinko and I can go our separate ways. Now I'm going to let this scene play out because I'm wondering if anything new might happen. First of all, let's trade those in. Excellent. So we found the missing pieces. It's time to investigate a device in front of the cage. So unfortunately that wasn't new. But wow, that scene is still nasty. And there's no trace, nothing. We can't see anything, we can't interact with anything, there is nothing there. Meanwhile, what's down here? I don't think there's much, so I might as well check it out. Locked door. Oh, there's an enemy there. I see it. Little silly of you to hide in a corner. Cornering yourself against me was a bad idea. Oh, we got a first aid kit there if we want it. A dried carcass, a higashi. And a lot of dolls. Way too many creepy dolls. But nothing else. That's kind of disappointing. I'll take the items, don't get me wrong. They're useful, but still. I was hoping there might be more in there. Well, I guess that's goodbye to Rinko. And here we are. So I believe... yeah, we've opened the first one. And now it's into the next hallway. So we're railroaded for now as we change the white to blue. And here they come. Yeah, you're not doing that to me. Not this time. We've got a green switch there. So it looks like our only option realistically is to go into this room. And I think from memory, this is where there's an annoying set of enemies. Hmm? Ah, they're in that side of the room. That makes sense. This might be a new one. Hinako is really fast when she goes all out. But when we're running together during gym class, she'll slow her pace down to match mine. The second she can go her own speed, though, she takes off with this look of unrestrained joy on her face. I always said we had to do everything together. Get boyfriends together. Even get married together. Those are the selfish wishes of a child. Just like I'm a slow runner and Hinako is fast. People have to live life at their own pace. Just because Hinako is moving a bit faster than me doesn't mean she's betraying me. I was jealous. I can't even admit that to myself. I'm sorry, Hinako. I'm calling you a traitor. I don't remember that one before. Oh, it's you. Yeah, I think Hinako reached the end of her rope there. She was not impressed. Hinako was like, you are getting out whether you like it or not. Here they come. Or do they? Well, that was welcome. I managed to sneak behind him and not take any impact at all. I am impressed. I am very, very impressed. Right, I've got to be careful here. Oh! I don't want that first aid kit. It takes up loads of space. Because we could turn that from green to red and get us into the next door. But at the same time, we do need... I mean, let's try to see if there's anything in here. Suppose there could be a new item. Let's go find it. Let's check it out. Yeah, not this time, love. Goodbye. We've got some shriveled aborage. Well, I suppose it's worth it for that, but it's still annoying. Right, so what I need here is I need the green one again. So I can get out. We at least got ourselves an option. So that's good. I say if you can rinse the enemies if you get lucky, so it's worth trying to do it. And I believe we can now turn this to white. Yes, we can. If we need to. It's currently, yeah, it's currently in white. We need to change it back to blue. Or do we? Yes, let's just reset that there, and I don't need that. What I need is... hold on. I think I've got slightly ahead of myself. Right approach. No, it isn't. It can't be. Because essentially right now it's on the white gate. If I turn it to blue here, I end up going through to the next room and then getting stuck. Having said that, I can use the green. Right, hang on a second. I knew I was missing something there. I thought, I'm tying myself in knots here. And I think I understand what I've done wrong. Because we can now go down the side chutes. Yeah, I agree. Die is a good word for them. Oh, damn it. I accidentally picked up a... Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I heard Hinako's gonna go somewhere far, far away, and she might never ever come back. I'm so alone, it's so sad. No, no frowns allowed. It's a good thing. I gotta smile and say goodbye to Hinako. Tomorrow I'm gonna show Hinako my biggest, widest grin when I tell her how happy I am for her. I'll teach you to do that to me again. So now I can activate the red ones there if I want to, but what's the point? Because I got stuck. Ah, no, wait, no, I won't. I won't get stuck at all. Ah. Okay. Rampage Hinako work there. Just check in case there's any more pickups here.
I had a strange dream last night. In it, a god appeared before me and commanded me to restore Sensen Sugi Shrine to its former glory. I had a strange dream today. In it, someone told me that I mustn't restore Sensen Sugi Shrine. They must be revelations from opposing gods, but I already know my answer, because my dream is to restore Sensen Sugi Shrine. The god who spoke to me yesterday said that there is an evil deity who has robbed them of their shrine. The god who spoke to me today said that the shrine had been used to worship an evil being, causing it to fall out of use. If I'm going to be forced to make a choice, then I'll put my trust in the god who visited me yesterday. However, when I told the god from today that, they said this.
The handwriting here looks nothing like Sakako's. Foolish maiden, you wish to serve a malevolent god. I shall crush that empty head of yours. Interesting.
Yeah, so generally speaking, Inari-sama refers to the goddess of agriculture, Ukenomiitama. The fox is the goddess's messenger, but over time their worship became intertwined. Nowadays, if anyone mentions Inari-sama, they'll think of the fox as well. Sakako says that this is just the fox taking the goddess of agriculture's position for itself. She also says that the goddess and the fox are having a supernatural fight on top of the Inari statues. That wild imagination of hers never fails to make me laugh.
Yeah, that is interesting. I agree. Very different. As more and more stories come to the fore, it makes less and less sense in some ways. There we go. We've got more faith. So the more we get, the easier it's going to be to modify the character. So obviously this door here is the blue door. And that door is already open. And that means we're in here. Ah, yes, that's the one about how to solve the puzzle. And this is where we get to be evil. I don't want to know how many it took the voice actor to get that sense of hyperventilation and complete panic, but it's absolutely amazing voice work. It is top tier. I honestly don't want to know how many times they had to, like, you know, try and do that, but honest to God, absolutely phenomenal work. Really good. Because as you say, Queen, yeah, they do go very, very hard indeed. So that's the clue. That's not new. That's not a new document at all. Ah, there we are. We've got another save point. Not that I need to use it. Oh, I got another bandage. I didn't mean to. Never mind. Yep, the medicine cabinet from Shu's place. Ah, yes. We have multiple entry routes available to us. Ah. I thought I saw the health bar come up. I thought, hang on, someone's near me to attack me. Who's that? The answer is you. Unfortunately, I can't attack them through the gate. I'm not allowed to cheese it. The game knows better than that. The game knows better than to leave me the cheese option. To which I say, don't do that. Give me all the options I can take. Give me every exploit in the world. So the lighting here is really good. The use of lighting is superb. Ah, there it is. Yes, you know me too well, Queen. Let's be fair. You do know me far too well. Yes, be gone. Get out of here. Oh, damn it. I keep picking up and not realising what I'm doing. I'm only using it because I've got that many. I don't need to carry them. You can't offer them as like sacrifices or offerings, so there's not much point to carrying them. Ah, yes, this is a boss fight. Sort of. And there's nothing new here, so that's fine. Ah, well, that went better than normal. I went into full-blown beast mode. Now we need to find the prized possession. Oh, sod off. No, you're not going to mutate into an enemy. You're going to stay right where you are. Ah, there's the comic. That's what we needed. And we're already back here. I get the feeling this won't change either.
来てくれたんだな、相棒。俺はお前にいいんだ。ひな子の好きなようにして。俺は相棒の選択なら受け入れるぜ。
Yeah, that is totes nasty. And because I don't want to see the scenes with the fox guy, and there's nothing new there, we're going to move on. And now it's up to us to go and find Shura Rinko. I don't think it's ever going to stop chasing you, Hinako. I believe from what I understand, in order to get access to the next ending, it involves doing something with the sword. But it's not in this part of the game, it's in the next part. So it's a question of how much we can get done here. I'll take the ramen edge because I can. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Can do some more enshrining because we've got quite a lot of items that we don't... Also, we don't need. But we can create some space by getting rid of. That's going to help. Now we're going to one more time embrace the scum, people. That's what we're going to do. We're going to embrace the scum by trying to draw another Omamori. Here we go. The boar. Greatly increases stamina recovery speed and greatly shortens out of breath duration. That's a good one. So stamina recovery is faster and it shortens the out of breath duration when you run out of stamina. That's a great start. So we've got one good one. We'll do another quick save. We've got faith to spare, so we're going to draw another. Oh, not butterfly. I don't want butterfly. I don't want it. Of course, in real life, we wouldn't be able to keep doing this, but this is a game, so we can do what we want. I'll take the Yokan, because I can. Have a butterfly. It symbolizes freedom, Queen says. No, I'm not playing Persona. I saw that one coming. I've just realised something. I've not changed these back. Hey, the weapon's obviously got some power because I was able to keep using it. But I've just realised I've got more things I can offer at the shrine. So I can offer another one of you and one of you. There we go. Perfect. I'll do nicely. Ah yes, that's where we can get the axe, which is actually possibly a better weapon than the pipe. Because the axe, you can defend with. You can actually defend with the axe. As long as you're in concentrate mode, or focus mode. And what that means is you can actually quite literally tank a load of blows and then get a counter. So I have used that on previous playthroughs quite effectively. It's not the optimal strategy for the game, but it's worked for me. Here they come. That enemy is the most annoying one. The one that can summon the grass roots to trap you. Oh, nice. I got the counter before she even flashed then. Come on, come on, come on. There he goes. Taken down the old-fashioned way. An antique comb. Because for this weapon it says it's effective range wielders, but now it's saying durability is high. Oh. I wonder, is that where basically the more you use it, the more the durability drops? Is that what it does? So does this mean that you don't technically need to repair it? It just becomes weaker the more you use it. Because it might not break. It just might look like it's going to. The only way I'll know is by experimenting. Well, I can hear the enemies, but I can't see them. And that bothers me. Ah, we found a dead end, but yeah, it has a toolkit. How ironic. Might as well grab it, it could come in handy. But we now have the alien sword. Because why not? Space samurais, is that what they're going for with this? I mean, after all, there was the legendary Firefly, which was a space wild western, so it's not unheard of. Instantly wants a dead then. So having used it a few times, it definitely does the damage. There's something about the noise going, when you use it as well. There's something about that noise. Don't know what it is. Right, we need to go back the way we came. So we can make it down to the next point, I believe. Yeah, that's right, because we need to head down this way towards the school. Not a school, Shu's house even. They've gone wherever the hell you didn't, Hinako. I've hit another dead end. I feel like I'm constantly going around in circles here. Oh, hold on. Right at the top up here, up there. Right, okay. So it's quite an expansive map, and that's nice. But it also puts you on the back foot, because you can very easily turn yourself around, go the wrong direction. Well, at least you give it a nice area to explore. You're constantly... Oh, here we come. So I'm trying to figure out what he means by effective blade, and it's either length of the weapon or the way the weapon retains its strength. It's one or the other. Yeah, we can't get that way because we've not got the key. Just found another toolkit, so useful, I guess. Another Yokan, might as well take it. Head to the mountain refuge. Which is somewhere up here. There's a lot of enemies here. I'm gonna say with one of the things I've got equipped, one of the Omamori, you actually do get a better performance from the counters if you can do them without focusing. However, that's not always a guarantee, people. Nice, as we keep on getting more and more faith. Oh, it's a crowbar, but I don't want it. Okay, it just died of its own accord. It died on its own. Why would it do that? Yeah, the enemy thought I would be caught by that, but the answer was no, I would not. Oh, okay. That works for me. Thank you. And we've also got some shriveled abarage too. Nice. So we found the key. And we found some useful items. So with that in mind, we will now enshrine that and that. Yeah. We now got more than 4,000. What I'd like to do is complete the next part of the story. Because I believe... Yeah. This is the return of the fog monster. And we've got to get down the mountain as fast as we can to where the gate is. So I'm just looking at the map. If we can do a 180-degree turn in a minute, we might get close. I do like that in games where you can get on the map and it's like, sorry guys, I'm taking a quick look at this, don't mind me, don't mind me. And the game just can't do anything about it. Ah, damn it, I got stuck. Yeah, see you later. Okay. We are going to need to... Oh, what the hell? Turn too soon. But that's okay. We're alright here. We'll need to be fast here. So we'll need to get back onto that bridge. Oh, don't do that. Not now, not now. Shut up, shut up. Yay, that works. No, it is not. It is not gone yet.
ちょっと休憩
Oh, I picked up a first aid kit. I didn't mean to. Right, head for the mountain to the left. Oh, get off. Thank you. Well, that was surprisingly well dodged. Yep, we made it through the holy gates, which have protected us. So, I love how the pipe turned into the plasma sword. That was pretty iconic, to say the least.
これで終わりだよね
It's probably not Hinako. You would be wise to not think of it as over. But it's still a useful way to think. Now, quickly, before I do wrap up for the night, there's one thing I want to do. I want to see if I can get to where the mysterious tree was.
この神社サクコンチの古い神社か
Yeah,
昔は栄えてたみたい火事があってからは人が寄りつかなくなっちゃったって聞いたこんなとこに置いとくなんて
Well, don't ask why, Hinako. Just be happy that it's there. I want to approach it with the sword.
これがご神木朽ちているけどかつては立派だったんだろうね
Oh, that's disappointing. I thought now that I've got the sword, something would have happened by coming back here with it, but no, not this time. We have the sacred sword either way. Hinako's ridiculously powerful weapon. Even though I still believe it's not as nice as the kitchen knives, which is bizarre. But that's just the way the game's been coded. So I've got those knives as boss killer weapons, because that's what they're for. However, we'll do some quick final offerings. Which are there, there, and there. That's awesome. We've got lots of faith to play around with. And well, I was hoping to get towards one of the other endings tonight, but it looks like I'm going to need to keep on playing this further. So we're going to be back playing this game next Friday evening right here at 8 PM GMT. But in the interim, tomorrow night, right here at twitch.tv/ChrisJT985, you can check out the playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3. That's at 8 PM GMT. And then on Tuesday, you can check out his YouTube channel with the same name, 8 PM GMT, for more Watch Dogs Legion. I'll be back here on Wednesday evening next week at 8 PM GMT when I carry on my playthrough of Batman Arkham Knight, where we are deep in Gotham City. We've got plenty more action coming up. You can also go check out Queen3210 over on YouTube at Queen3210, where we've got the playthroughs of the likes of Resident Evil Remake. We've got the ongoing 100% playthrough of Final Fantasy X-2, Persona 3 Reload, some classic series such as Danganronpa and Phoenix Wright, along with the Mass Effect series, the Dead Space series, and many, many more. Do go check out those channels. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and all the 9 yards. So I've been Swishbone. Thank you all very, very much for watching. And I wish there was a way to skip repeated dungeons and speed this game up.